I've been concerned about the '08 election. I don't know for how long, but quite a while. And one of the things I did back in April of '07 was write a poem. And the background for writing that poem includes the fact that back when Colin Powell was considered a strong candidate that quite possibly would have been elected President of the United States, once in the state of Kansas and within a month clear up in Oregon, I was with what I consider ordinary American people, guys, having a few beers. I don't happen to drink, but I always enjoy associating with the guys when they are drinking their beers and just being fellers. Well, both places, they got to saying, if that nigger gets to be the President of the United States, I'll personally try to kill him. So I look around, are these guys drunk? Well, they're drinking, but they're not drunk. They've been raised with so much prejudice that they would actually hate to see a black man be President of the United States. Well, now I'm in a situation also with all those granddaughters and daughters and great-granddaughters, and watching a lot of women do a heck of a job as school administrators, to think maybe a woman president would be all right. Yet, just this past few days, I was with a dear friend who was carrying on and on about, oh God, we can't have that Hilary Clinton with that free program of health care for all those poor people. Well, at this point, I believe that it's Edwards that really has the plan. But of course, my friend's very Republican, very right-wing, and he does remember that President Bill Clinton tried to get his wife to, appointed his wife to try to get in a health care plan. So I suppose that's the reason for the confusion. But anyway, in '07 I wrote this poem, Advice for Two Winners. Millions of women believe it's due time for a woman president. Other millions shudder at that view. Such sharp division could be a prevent. Millions of minorities say, when? Could Obama be just the right hope? Some say too young. We need older men. The haters would make him out a dope. But if Hillary and Obama got together for a solid deal, one of them say to the other, you run for president, I'm going to be your vice president, and how we will wheel. Doing what's right for all the people. Let America stand above the crowd. Regain national respect and pull. Our great nation standing tall and proud. That's the end of the poem. But you know, I do think if they'd get together and quit saying bad things about each other, trying to get the nomination, flip the coin. Or, Obama, you're young, just say, you know, you go for president, I'll go for vice president. They do a good job, the vice president's very likely to be the next president anyway. So what the heck makes the big difference who's president and who's vice president if you get the job done and really restore this nation to its rightful place? I think they could do it. Oh, well, though, they say I'm a liberal. Anybody that would think a woman president would be all right and a black president or vice president, wow! You know, the Old West was built on the idea that it didn't make any difference what your color was, what your politics were. It was whether you were a good man or a good woman. Did you stand tall and stand for what's right? But we haven't had much in the way of standing tall or what's right lately. I'd like to see one of those two or those two get a real crack at it.